Cuando estás bien, te alejas de mí.
Cuando estás bien, te alejas de mí. Cuando means when. Estás bien means literally you're good, but in practice usually means you're doing well. And te alejas de mí means you get away from me. Keep in mind, alejas comes from the verb alejar, which has some slightly different translations depending on the situation. So, altogether, cuando estás bien, te alejas de mí means when you're doing well, you get away from me.
Te sientes sola y siempre estoy ahí.
Te sientes sola y siempre estoy ahí. Te sientes sola means you feel alone. This line is the continuation of the previous line that started with the word cuando, when. Cuando is used to describe a moment in time, so it wasn't necessary to repeat it to know he's talking about what happens at another moment. When te sientes sola. And what happens is y siempre estoy ahí, meaning and I'm always there. So, te sientes sola y siempre estoy ahí means you feel alone and I'm always there.
Es una guerra de toma y dame.
Es una guerra de toma y dame. Es una guerra means it's a war. De, in this case, means of. And toma y dame is the Spanish equivalent to the English expression give and take, usually used to refer to making mutual concessions in a couple. So, es una guerra de toma y dame means it's a war of give and take, what gives us the idea these two are struggling to compromise.
Pues dame de eso que tienes.
Pues dame de eso que tiene ahí. Pues can be translated in different ways. In this context, it seems the right use is as a conjunction, like so or then. Dame means give me, since it's the imperative form of the verb dar, to give. As you may know, imperative conjugations are used to give instructions or ask someone to do something. De means of, and eso means literally that, but it can also be translated into what. So, dame de eso literally means give me of that. This means you'd use this expression when asking someone to give you a bit of something, as in, give me some of that. You can also say, dame un poco de eso, give me a bit of that. But when speaking casually, you can omit un poco and just say, dame de eso. Que tiene ahí means literally that you got there. And if you watch our video about Rosalia's song, La Fama, you already know that in some Spanish-speaking locations, it is quite common to drop the last letter S from words when speaking colloquially. This is graphically represented with an apostrophe replacing the S, like in tiene, in this song, which is normally pronounced tienes. So, altogether, pues dame de eso que tiene ahí means, so give me some of what you got there.
Oye, baby, no seas mala.
Oye, baby, no seas mala. Oye means, in this case, hey, but keep in mind the same word, oye, is used as the ella conjugation of oír, to listen, and the imperative to form of that same verb. No seas means don't be, meaning this is the negative imperative form of the verb ser, to be. Negative imperatives are used to give instructions of not doing something. In this case, he's asking her not to be mala, which means bad or mean. Then, oye baby, no seas mala means, hey baby, don't be mean.
No me dejes con las ganas.
No me dejes con las ganas. No me dejes means don't leave me, being no dejes the negative imperative of the verb dejar, to leave. Con means with, and las ganas in some cases may be translated into you win them, since ganas is the to form of the verb ganar, to win. But the meaning here is quite different because ganas is also used to refer to a desire. Especially with words that have several meanings, hearing them in context is the most effective way to retain them and really learn how to use them confidently. Music videos and other types of real-life clips are great for learning authentic Spanish, but of course, not everything you find out there will have the vocabulary you want to learn depending on what's your Spanish level. And not every video comes with subtitles, so you might get lost pretty easily with new words and need to go and look at definitions somewhere else. That's why Fluent U helps you get the most out of videos like Shakira music videos, movie clips, TED Talks, and many, many more, by organizing them by language level and creating a language learning lesson out of each of them. All videos from Fluent U's catalog come with interactive subtitles that ensure that you understand every single word, save them on a vocabulary list, and even get other example clips with their use so that you learn while you enjoy fun content. Plus, by providing personalized quizzes, Fluent U makes it easy and effective to practice what you just learned. Click in the link in the description and try it for free for 2 weeks.
Se escucha en la calle que ya no me quieres.
Se escucha en la calle que ya no me quieres. Se escucha means it's heard or one hears. One of the uses of the pronoun se is an impersonal way to talk about an action performed by people in general, not someone in particular. Note when using se this way, the verb that follows should be in its third person singular form, which in this case is escucha from the verb escuchar, to hear or to listen. En la calle means on the street, and this phrase is not necessarily literal, as you may use it like out there or around, as it is used in English. So the expression se escucha en la calle means literally it's heard or one hears on the streets. But in context, it can be translated into people out there say, que means that, ya no means no longer or anymore, and me quieres means you love me. So when combined, ya no me quieres means, of course, you no longer love me. Then, altogether, se escucha en la calle que ya no me quieres can be translated into people out there say you no longer love me.
Ven y dímelo en la cara.
Ven y dímelo en la cara. Ven means come, since this word is the imperative to form of the verb venir, to come. Y means and. Dímelo means literally tell it to me or say it to me. And note this word is formed by dime, the imperative to form of decir, to say or to tell, plus the article lo, which means it. En la cara means literally in the face. When someone says something en la cara of someone else, it means they're saying it in a direct way, opposite to behind their backs, detrás de su espalda. It's also common to say a la cara, which means the same. Dímelo a la cara. Say it to my face.
Pregúntale a quien tú quieras.
Pregúntale a quien tú quieras. Pregúntale means ask him or her. This word comes from pregunta, which not only means question, but it's also the imperative to form of the verb preguntar, to ask, plus the indirect object pronoun le, meaning to him or to her. A in this context means to. And the expression quien tú quieras means literally who you want, but is actually translated into whoever you want. So, pregúntale a quien tú quieras means ask whoever you want.
Vida, te juro que eso no es así.
Vida, te juro que eso no es así. Vida means literally life, but similarly to darling, this is a common way of calling a loved one too, like your boyfriend, girlfriend, or your kid. Te juro means literally I swear to you. The phrase que eso means that, and no es así means it's not like that. So altogether, vida, te juro que eso no es así means darling, I swear it's not like that.
Yo nunca tuve una mala intención.
Yo nunca tuve una mala intención. Yo nunca means I never. Tuve means I had. Una means in this context a, but it's also the feminine of uno, one. And mala intención means bad intention. So, yo nunca tuve una mala intención means I never had a bad intention.
Yo nunca quise burlarme de ti.
Yo nunca quise burlarme de ti. Here we have yo nunca again, meaning I never. Quise means literally I wanted, but can also mean I meant. Burlarme from the word burla, joke, plus the indirect object pronoun me, meaning I, can be translated into I mock or I make fun of, and de ti means of you. So, therefore, yo nunca quise burlarme de ti can be translated into I never meant to make fun of you.
Conmigo ves, nunca se sabe.
Conmigo ves, nunca se sabe. Conmigo means with me. Ves, from the verb ver, to see, means you see. And the expression nunca se sabe, meaning literally it's never known, is used the same as the English you never know. Another way of saying this is uno nunca sabe, literally one never knows. So altogether, conmigo ves, nunca se sabe means with me, you see, you never know.
Un día digo que no y otro que sí.
Un día digo que no y otro que sí. Un día means one day. Digo que no means literally I say that no. So it's basically an expression to refuse something. Y otro is usually translated into and other or and another. But here it's used as an equivalent to next or following, which makes sense when talking about days. And finally, que sí. Contrary to que no means literally that yes. So it's a phrase to express approval. Altogether, un día digo que no y otro que sí means one day I say no and the next yes.
Yo soy masoquista.
Yo soy masoquista. Yo soy means I am, and masoquista means masochist. It's said that a person who is masoquista enjoys activities that tend to be painful, either physically or emotionally. So he's probably saying, yo soy masoquista, I'm a masochist, because he enjoys being with her, even if she seems to hurt him.
Con mi cuerpo un egoísta.
Con mi cuerpo, un egoísta. Con means with. Mi means my. Cuerpo means body. And un egoísta means literally an egoist, which is a selfish person. This line is a continuation of the previous one. Yo soy masoquista. So she basically responds to that, telling him another thing that he is. Con mi cuerpo, un egoísta. With my body, selfish.
Tú eres puro, puro chantaje, puro, puro chantaje.
Tú eres puro, puro chantaje. Puro, puro chantaje. Tú eres means you are. Puro means either pure or nothing but. And chantaje means blackmail. In the context of a relationship, the word chantaje usually refers to chantaje emocional, emotional blackmail. This is basically when someone who you're emotionally connected to uses your feelings to manipulate you and get what they want. When telling someone, tú eres puro chantaje, you are pure blackmail. It means they do nothing but emotionally blackmail you.
Siempre es a tu manera.
Siempre es a tu manera. Siempre means always. Es means it is. And the phrase a tu manera means your way. The word manera by itself can be translated both into way or manner. If you want to review these phrases later, we've prepared a free PDF that you can get by clicking the link in the description below.
Yo te quiero aunque no quiera.
Yo te quiero, aunque no quiera. Yo te quiero means I love you, but be careful because the word quiero from the verb querer, to want, not always refers to love. In most contexts, it is used to express wishes, as when you say, yo quiero un helado, I want an ice cream. Aunque means although or even if. And no quiera includes the verb querer, to want, conjugated in the first person of the subjunctive. This verb form is used to express actions that are possible but that may or may not happen. So she probably uses it because she's not sure about wanting to love him. Then, yo te quiero aunque no quiera means basically, I love you even if I don't want to. And this line is clearly playing a bit with the two meanings of the verb querer.
Puro, puro chantaje, puro, puro chantaje.
Tú eres puro, puro chantaje. Puro, puro chantaje. Again, remember, tú eres puro chantaje means you are pure blackmail.
Vas libre como el aire.
Vas libre como el aire. Vas from the verb ir means you go, but colloquially it can be used to describe someone in the present tense. For example, you could tell your friend, vas muy guapa hoy. You look gorgeous today. Libre means free. Como means as or like. So it's used when making a comparison. In this case, he's comparing her way of being free like el aire, the air or the wind. So, vas libre como el aire means you're free like the wind.
No soy de ti ni de nadie.
No soy de ti ni de nadie. No soy means I'm not. De ti literally means of you, but it's actually translated into yours. Another way of saying this is tuya or tuyo. So she could have either said no soy de ti or no soy tuya, and both would have meant I'm not yours. Ni means nor. And finally, de nadie means from anybody or anybody's. This means no soy de ti ni de nadie can be translated into I'm not yours or anybody's. If you want to keep learning more Spanish with Shakira's songs, you should definitely check out this next video where I will teach you even more colloquial vocabulary. Happy language learning!